Carol Vorderman, and this is Perfect 10, a daily workout for the brain that takes just 10 minutes a day, but can last you a lifetime. 10 questions, 10 points, all done in 10 minutes. It's Thursday, so how are your scores looking so far this week? If you've played along since Monday, you will already have a score out of 30 points. So let us know in the comments. We love seeing your scores, no matter what they are. Please make sure you follow, you subscribe, and you like so you get the next episode as soon as it drops. We are here Monday to Friday, and if you fancy going back to play our previous weeks, it's all there for you. They're all there for whenever you have a spare 10 minutes to join us. Don't forget to head on over to @Perfect10Carol on social media for even more exclusive content and bonus questions dropping every day. So join me and the rest of the Perfect 10 family over on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. We would love to see you there. Now, before we begin today's Perfect 10, let's solve yesterday's anagram. I asked, which famous painting is an anagram of "Oh, lame saint"? Did you get the answer? Well, the answer is the Mona Lisa. That was just for fun, but now you're playing for points. So can you beat the questions and get a perfect 10 score today? Here they come. Question 1, your starter for a perfect 10. Let's start with a nursery rhyme, shall we? In the nursery rhyme, who ran through the town in his nightgown? Hopefully that will get you a point on the scorecard straight out of the gate today. Question 2, hearsay. You're about to hear some sounds which relate to a well-known phrase or saying. So what phrase is hidden in these sounds?
This machine is working perfectly. It has no faults.
So, shall I fetch my repair tools?
No need.
Hearsay. Say what you hear. Say it out loud. That might help you. You can't go far wrong, surely. Question 3, and it's time for Carol lateral thinking. Let's have a maths one, shall we? If Tom and his father are put together, they weigh 280 pounds. Tom's dad weighs 3 times as much as he does. How much does Tom weigh? It's time to put your memory to the test. So listen up and listen good. Today we're at the big finale of a TV game show. Question to follow.
Welcome back to part 4 of the show, and it's time for the big money final. Julie and Bridget have beaten 2 other couples to get here, including reigning champions Paula and Ben. And with them, they've accumulated £9,500. What would you spend that money on, Julie?
Well, we want to go on a 2-week holiday to St. Lucia, so the money would help us pay for that.
Okay, well, in this final round, you get the chance to triple your money. All that stands in your way is 3 questions. The categories you've chosen are football, opera, and the natural world. We'll put 70 seconds on the clock. Are you ready? Then let's play.
Well, I hope you were listening, because here comes your question 4. How much prize money had the couple won so far? It's a simple enough question, but can you remember? As always, I'll give you the answers after today's final question. Questions 5, 6, and 7 are all part of the same family, the frivolous, familiar, and fun set of questions, testing your knowledge about the everyday. Here's question 5. What does the W stand for in the name George W. Bush? If it helps, it's the same as the W in his father, George H.W. Bush's name. Moving on to question 6. Sauerkraut is made by fermenting what type of vegetable? One of Germany's most famous dishes. It goes well with a nice bit of salt beef, and it's very good for your gut. But what vegetable is sauerkraut made from? Question 7, and it's all about one of the biggest crazes of the 1990s. What was the name of the handheld digital pet released in Japan on the 23rd of November 1996? You'll need your word head on for the next questions. It's time for 1 in, 1 out. Which letter can you change in the word posh, P-O-S-H, to make a famous bear? Is that perfect 10 score heading your way? Because question 9 definitely is. Time for I know this, because I'm sure you've got the answer in that brain, that mighty brain of yours somewhere. So Which country's flag has the most stars? Now, lots of flags have stars, but one has more than all the rest by some distance, actually. So which country is it? And we move to the final question of the day. Well done. As always, it's our daily riddle. 4 cars, each coming from a different direction, arrive at a busy London junction. They can't decide who got there first, so they all go forward at the same time. All 4 cars go, but none crash into each other. How is this possible? Remember, it's a riddle. A pen and a piece of paper might help. You can do this, honestly, and you'll feel so smart, so clever when you get a point for it, I promise you. And there you have it, another perfect 10 questions. Well done, everyone. Please don't forget to like and to subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's questions as soon as they drop. And if you want to entertain, educate and irritate me, please send me your puzzles too at Perfect10Carol. We all love hearing from you and getting all your videos and pictures. So get in touch and we'll post all our favourites on our socials. 10 questions, 10 points, 10 minutes. But did you score a perfect 10 today? Here's where you find out. Good luck. Here come the answers. Question 1 we started with. In the nursery rhyme, who ran through the town in his nightgown? Well, it was Wee Willie Winkie. The Scottish poem was written by William Miller and published in 1841. Interestingly, Willie Winkie used to be used to reference King William III in Jacobean times, but it seems likely that Miller was simply using the name rather than writing a biting Jacobite satire. Question 2, hearsay. I asked which well-known phrase or saying was hidden in these sounds.
This machine is working perfectly. It has no faults.
Hearsay, say what you hear. The answer was, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well said. Question 3, Carol lateral thinking, a maths puzzle. If Tom and his father are put together, they weigh 280 pounds. Tom's dad weighs 3 times as much as he does. How much does Tom weigh? The answer is Tom weighs 70 pounds. So his father weighs 3 times as much. 3 times 70 is 210 pounds. Add the two together. 70 and 210, that equals the 280 pounds, which was in the question. Or you could have done it using algebra. Anyway, it's simple if you know how. Question 4, our memory question, and we had the finale of a game show. How much prize money had the couple won so far? Well, the answer is £9,500. They're doing well. Into our run of frivolous, familiar and fun questions, 3 of them. Question 5 was this. What does the W stand for in the name George W. Bush? And the answer is Walker. George Walker Bush. And the name has an interesting origin. George Herbert Walker, born in 1875, was an American banker and the maternal grandfather of George H.W. Bush and great-grandfather of President George W. Bush, both of whom were named in his honour. He was also a keen golfer and one of the co-founders of, have you guessed, the Walker Cup. Question 6. Sauerkraut is made by fermenting what type of vegetable? And the answer is cabbage. Question 7. What was the name of the handheld digital pet released in Japan on the 23rd of November 1996? And the answer is, all together now, Tamagotchi. These digital pets were an instant hit with an estimated 82 million being sold to date. They drove me mad when my kids had them. Question 8 was 1 in, 1 out. Which letter can you change in the word posh to make a famous bear? Change the letter S for another letter O to get the word pooh, P-O-O-H, as in Pooh Bear or Winnie the Pooh. Question 9. I know this, but did you? I asked. Which country's flag has the most stars? And the answer is the United States of America. Yeah, the USA. 50 stars, 1 for each state, is the most stars on any flag in the world. Second is Brazil with 27 stars, and in third place, the Cook Islands with 15 stars. It's also called the Star-Spangled Banner, so that kind of gives it away a little bit. And finally, question 10. 4 cars, each coming from a different direction, arrive at a busy junction in London. They can't decide who got there first, so they all go forward at the same time. All 4 cars go, but none crash into each other. How is this possible? Well, the answer is they all turned left at the same time. So, how did you do? Did you score a perfect 10? If not, don't worry, there's always another chance tomorrow. Every day spent with the Perfect 10 family is a day where you've given your mind a good old workout. Let us know how you did today. Send us your scores. We love seeing how everyone's doing. We really, really do. And come and be a part of the family by following us on @Perfect10Carol on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. We've got lots of daily content over there. So to keep your brains ticking over between episodes, join us. Become a Perfect 10 and we'd love that. I'll be back tomorrow with 10 more questions. But before I say goodbye, I'll leave you with today's anagram. Which weekend treat is an anagram of stays around? STAYS, stays, AROUND, around. Find out the answer to that tomorrow when it's a whole new day of questions, riddles and puzzles. I'm Carol Vorderman. That was my perfect 10. I hope you have a perfect day.